You know, if we get back to basics, deer stalking is essentially about harvesting a sustainable food source. And Christmas, I think, gives us the absolutely perfect opportunity to explain to people what it is exactly that we are doing. At a time when many people are sitting down to their intensively farmed turkey or beef or whatever it is, we have the opportunity to present to them a wild, sustainable, free-range meat that's healthy with it, that we have harvested from its natural environment. And we've done that because we have a love for the biodiversity and the fascination that the countryside offers. You know, deer stalking really gives us the opportunity to be actually a part of nature as opposed to being distant from it. Too many people, I think, offer up to their children and their families meat that's prepared on polystyrene trays with absolutely no connection with how it got from A to B. We as deer stalkers, well, we're a part of nature, and I think it's something we need to celebrate.
Of course, with hunting, there are no guarantees, and despite a bright morning and the early promise, the deer just refuse to reveal themselves.
You know, I have to say this is one of my favourite times of year. It's the build up to Christmas, and I feel a little bit of pressure to go out and actually get a joint of venison. I've got a wife and 3 kids now, and I think they're all hoping that I'm going to be bringing home the bacon, as it were, and getting that wonderful haunch of venison for Christmas dinner. As I say, non-intensively farmed, free-range, sustainable, wild meat. You can't beat that. No luck today, but you know, that's what deer stalking is all about. We've tried, we came out early. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning to get to this ground, but you know, I love it. It's been a fantastic day. And yes, you know, I didn't get my haunch of venison just yet, but thankfully there's a week or 2 to go. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to get out again in the coming days and get myself, I'm sure, a fabulous joint for the family. So, you know, I've absolutely no regrets.
Fortunately, I do indeed get a chance to get out a few days later, and it's a very different picture, with the deer presenting at almost every turn.
Not quite offering us the backstop that we need there, unfortunately. And so I think we'll probably have to move on and let her be. Well, wasn't that fabulous? A beautiful rhodo there, not more than 50 yards out in front of me. Today's just getting better and better. And isn't it lovely seeing them there in that thick, dark brown winter coat? Would have made a cracking shot at that range, and not a difficult shot, but lacking a bit of a backstop, really. So that one's best left alone.
And so we move on. But this time, I need to put aside the shooting sticks in favour of the bipod in order to take an extended shot at just over 200 yards. Stability is crucial when shooting at any distance, and so I'll usually carry with me both sticks and a bipod for every stalk. Carefully selecting the female, I settle in to take a rangy shot.
You know, I have to say, of all deer species, I think roe are my favourite. I absolutely love stalking them. And what a cracking stalk that was. You can see here, I'm right on the skyline. The animals were down there. And believe it or not, you've got 2 bucks there, I think, and one female, one doe right in the middle. And so I've had to avoid getting skylined, or else they'd have spotted me, and I've crawled in, got off the bipod here, one of these javelin bipods, and taken a shot, I guess, probably about 200 metres down there, and it's dropped to the shot. I'm going to guess, probably from the fact it's dropped, that I may be a little bit high even. So touch the spine perhaps on the way through, which is why it's just dropped on the spot rather than kicked out its back legs and run. But as I say, wow, I just love roe. There's something about them, such an elegant, beautiful species, and absolutely terrific. What a privilege to be able to take that animal for the pot today. Yeah, so great stuff. So we've got a roe doe, exactly as we had set out to do. Let's have a closer look at her. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised actually, because there's the exit wound. It's not too high. I don't know quite why she's dropped to the shot. Sometimes when they are not anticipating you and there's no adrenaline, they're more likely to collapse. Might just be a good solid heart shot. Occasionally they do. Most deer will kick out and run, as I say, but on this occasion she's just dropped. I'm just trying to find, difficult with this thick coat to find your entry wound. Ah, here it is here. Yeah, so pretty much exactly where we want to be, up the back of that front leg, and a nice solid heart shot, and she's just collapsed, hasn't she? But what a beautiful animal. Couple more months still to go of the doe season. We know she's a doe, of course, because this anal tush, and that's how we managed to identify her from a couple of 100 odd yards back there. So really pleased, fantastic result here, and just delighted to get, as I say, something for the pot, which is what it's all about, isn't it? Of course, one of the great things about roe and muntjac is that they're small enough to deal with on your own. You can extract them from the field or the woods, get them back, do a nice suspended gralloch, gets it out of the dirt, keeps it all nice and clean and hygienic. And then, of course, once you field dressed it, you can get it back to your own kitchen and deal with it yourself, which is one of the things that our clients here at County Deer Stalking and the Capreolus Club absolutely love. And I'm all in favour of, because it completes the circle. You learn to stalk, you go out, you engage an animal on its own terms, in its natural environment, and you dispatch it cleanly. What's more, of course, we're helping to reduce our carbon footprint. We're steering away from intensively farmed meat for something that is natural, free range, wild, and 100% sustainable. There's really not much to like there, so I'm absolutely delighted to be able to take that back, feed it to my wife and family, and I'm no doubt at all that they're absolutely going to love it. I do. Venison's a fabulous meat and super healthy as well. So as I say, not much not to like about that.
And so thankfully, I managed to get my haunch of venison ready for Christmas.
You know, we've been running for over a decade now, but I never forget that we'd be absolutely nothing without our audience. So a huge thank you to all of you that have watched our films or read our articles. And can I simply finish by wishing you all a very happy Christmas, and we'll look forward to seeing you all in the new year.
And in the new year, we've got something super exciting for you. I'm putting into action Blaser's cutting-edge R8 Ultimate, which is equipped with Swarovski's superb DS scope.